Hey everybody, Jeff Bernard with Solve Systems. Today we're going to go over how to connect Pipedrive to Clickup. Why would you want to do that? So let's think about it. You manage a sales process in Pipedrive, and then when you close that sale, what happens? In the instance of a development company, you would want to create a Clickup board so that people didn't have to do it manually. That makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because what we're trying to do is reduce the amount of human input that we would have to run a business, right? So this goes right in line with that need for business automation. We're going to do this by using Microsoft Logic Apps on Microsoft Azure. So let's dive right into it. So we're in Pipedrive now, and then we're going to open up also a Logic app. And then we're going to have our Clickup open. So we're going to navigate from the beginning with everything. And the way this is going to flow is it's going to go from Pipedrive into Logic Apps into Clickup. So let's get everything prepared. First, we're going to start off in Logic Apps because we need to get a URL. So I already created part of this, but we're going to delete that and start all over. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a webhook right here. We're going to go to GitHub. I'll provide that in the show notes. We'll copy the link for Pipedrive Schema. That information will be there, and then we're going to hit save. Okay, so that generates our URL right here. We're then going to go into Pipedrive. We're going to navigate to your initials over here, tools and integrations, webhooks, and then you'll see I had a webhook previously. I'm going to X this out. We're going to go event action updated, deal, and then we're going to put our webhook. We don't have to have all this other information here. It's not necessary. And then we'll save it. So everything looks good. And then what we're going to do from here is then go into Clickup. We'll go to here, settings, and then let me move myself over, apps, and then you'll see API token here. I'm going to regenerate this. I'm going to copy it. And then we're going to start adding some more things over here. So what we're going to do is add a condition. Let that come up. Condition here is equal to status. We'll look for status. And we'll choose this one, the first one. We'll click 1. Or type in 1 rather, over here. And then we are going to add in an HTTP request right here. We're going to click HTTP request. We're going to make it a post. And then we're going to add in the URL. So this is going to be in the show notes as well. It's a Clickup URL. And it has your team and your space and all of that information. And then we will copy and paste the JSON schema that will also be provided in the show notes with Clickup schema. And so we can go actually get that from our GitHub repo real quick. Make sure we get all of it. We'll go back to Logic Apps, and then we will paste it in the body section. So you'll see it already pulls an org name, and in there I already included that because this is a direct copy from an experimentation that I already had done. And then we're going to have to add some details here to authorize it. So authorization right here. And then we will add in our key, and we'll go get that again real quick. Go to settings, because I forgot to leave it there, apps, and then we'll get it here. Copy it, copied, and then we'll enter that magic sauce right there. So it's pretty self-explanatory once you start thinking about it, because we have our webhook within Pipedrive, so everything originates here, and then it's going to then funnel into Logic Apps, and then it's going to test it out right here. It's going to say status. What is the status equal to? Is it equal to 1? Okay, great. If it's equal to 1, then we're going to go and make a space in our Clickup. And then if it's not, then it just kills the Logic app. So now that that's there, we'll save it. And then we will go into our Pipedrive. We'll create a deal. And then we'll just add in test, and enter that information. Okay, so we click into our deal, and then we can hit 1 and cross your fingers. Great. Let's see if it ran. We will hopefully get some results here. Yep. There we go. So it looks like our Logic app ran, and right here it was triggered by us, so that didn't work out. But right here on the request before, we'll look at the schema. So you'll see it breaks out all of the key value pairs from that JSON schema on the webhook. And it has active, false, add time, the email for Pipedrive, right? And then all of the other particular key value pairs that are in that JSON payload. So we'll see it comes through here. The condition evaluates to true. And then it gets the space URL. And then it has delivered that successfully to our Clickup. Now let's go check Clickup and see what's going on there. And you'll see it created a new space. So this is a quick way to automate the process of adding a board from sale 1 in Pipedrive, and we can do a multitude of other things. The same process could be added to any other software that you have an API for, and we can make this process very elaborate. We could add users to Office 365. We could go notify people that we have a new project coming, and endless opportunities to automate all those processes in between. So we can make this very scaled down, which was this video, or we can make this highly complex and do all kind of other actions in the cloud off of that. So if you like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, give me a shout if you need some help at solvesystems.com/contact, and we'll look forward to talking to you next time. Have a good one.